Playing Nasir versus... what was his name? Linither, piloting engineering the future. This is my solidarity build, so it's a bunch of random breakers. Oh yeah, I will mulligan this. I guess this is a better hand because... no, it's actually pretty awful. Oh well, let's see what happens. So this deck is about using Nasir's ability to set up your rig, and then just dig R&D, which is basically the plan of every runner right now. So let's do this and find my workshop. Nope. But I do have some stuff to install. And let's get... sure. Let's head bump. Let's head bump into some brain damage. And see what happens. Nasir is about running very poor. Architect. I'll take it. I will take it. If he scores an agenda, so be it. I got my 4 credits. He has 4 credits left. If he gets an ABT out of this, fine. Actually, it is gonna suck if he gets an Adonis. That would be pretty bummer. Oh, actually, if he does get an Adonis, I will draw some cards. Let's shut this down. And got a scavenge. Oh, now I have too many cards in hand. Maybe that's a... not a big deal. Nice, nice. Why didn't you install it earlier? I'm not sure, but so be it. So you got your stuff. Now give me... no problem. Now give me my agendas. I doubt I'll see any agendas. I think that if I would see agendas, he would install them. Do I pay 3 credits to trash an Adonis campaign? I'm good. The thing with Nasir is that very quickly your money becomes my money. I don't think I'm going to film critic. So, and I really need that money to build the rig rather than trash stuff. And so I'm just going to keep the money for now. 4 precious credits. That's a free R&D interface. That's nice, isn't it? So, let's find my workshop. Workshop! Nope. Do I have 2 cards to install? Yes. Workshop! Nope. Fine. Let's get some stuff on the board. 1 and 2. And we're done. Somehow I doubt his HQ has that many agendas, or he would try to ice it. Oh, restructure. Does he want to punitive me? That would suck, because I discarded my film critic. Let's hope he doesn't. Sure. Do we have 2 cards to install? Yeah, I think we do. Let's get a clone chip, and let's get another data sucker. Sure. I have a clone chip, I have a parasite. It's all about trashing ice right now. Playing a structure out of HB is really weird right now. It seems to me that going with Breaker Bay and Eve Campaign is a better option. With that said, it is possible he's playing Punitive, and he's happy to see my film critic in the heap. I would even play Subliminal Messaging over his structure right now in HB. Woohoo! It's nice! And he's advancing it! Interesting. Sure. I'll bite. I am Nasir. Let's see what I get. Give me some rewards. It's a Turing! Sure. Click, click, click. If it's an NAPD, I will cry like a little girl. Nope. Oh! 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 Am I dead? Am I dead now? Whoops. Am I dead now? Let's find out. Yeah, generally, running first click versus HB is relatively safe. Hopefully, that's going to change soon with Assassin, which personally I think is a good card. I'm even considering saving some influence on Tollbooth, but let's see what happens now. Not kill back. Another restructure. Then why do you play with structure? I do not understand. That is very confusing to me. Okay, you know what's going to happen now? Now we are going to find our workshop. Nope. Nope. Sure. I will play Lady. And let's face check some ice. Worst case is like an ET and I lose a data sucker and a Lady. That's not really a big deal. He doesn't even... Okay, that I like. That happens surprisingly often. They don't want to raise their ice. I'm still undecided on whether that's the right way to do this. Scavenge or Refractor? For now... Oh, actually... Huh. This goes away. Up! Whoops. I'm still getting used to the interface on Jinteki.net. Yeah, this makes sense, I think. Actually, I did want to discard the Parasite, because then I can get it back instantly. Oh well. The deck currently has 2 Armitage and 1 Ghost Runner. And 3 Ghost Runner. I think that's the right choice. Armitage is really an emergency plan, rather than something that you want to use too much. So the original version of the deck was based on Magnum Opus, and that requires memory, and it was a huge headache, and eventually need Magnum Opus, because Nasir gives you a lot of money. So Armitage seems to fill that niche. Ghost Runner is for using credits when they... Oh, free money! Ghost Runner is for using credits after they wipe your pool, and now Refractor. So let's do this, and let's do this. I'm constantly amazed by how much weaker... Of course I keep the Scavenge, I have Lady on the board. But how much weaker Ela has become with... Ugh! Why on earth do you play Shock? No, I'm just gonna stay... I'm just gonna stay out of your HQ. I don't want that in archives. Let's find my workshop. Film critic... Do I want to run archives before I can get rid of that shock? Yeah, let's run archives and get some more data sucker tokens before I put shock there and makes me cry like a little girl. Didn't I use all of my clicks? Run HQ. Oh, I have another click. Why didn't anyone tell me anything? I think the film credit can go away. Aha! It's a workshop. It's a personal workshop. This deck sort of relies on workshop as a credit dump. Now we just need a self-modifying code and everything's gonna be perfect. Peachy? Perfect? Peachy perfect? Is this a bona fide Glacier deck? So, this guy, this fragment, is gonna go away soon, because Global Food Initiative is so good. Totally worth the influence. Aha! Defending R&D and archives. Smart choice. Let's get some stuff. Draw. I don't think I want to diesel yet. I do want to load my workshop with some goodies like Parasite and like... So cracking that R&D is going to be really easy very soon, and I'm happy with him loading more ice there. So let's put some threat. Nice! Nice! Smart move. So the Parasite purged. Makes perfect sense. And he still has that silly shot in his hand. I wonder now that Archives is defended. Do I just... Okay, let's draw some cards. Okay, this I like. This I can play with. Self-modifying code. Let's get my tokens back. Now it's gonna be something funny, like an Ichi. Bring me the Ichi. So Ghost Runner would give me much more flexibility with self-modifying code right now. But you can only have 3 copies in your deck. So why did you put a piece of ice there? Why did you waste a click to put a piece of ice there? If you know that now I'm gonna get all of my tokens back. Makes no sense, my friend. No sense. Because you just wasted 3 clicks, plus putting a piece of ice on that archive. And I wasted 2 clicks. So I'm baffled. I love that word. Baffled. Whoops. Something is coming. Should I let him have it? And just focus on destroying his R&D? The annoying part is both of my decoders are in the heap, and I would really much prefer to use this clone chip for Parasite. Okay, let's do this. This goes here. Should we assume that you put the Heimdall on R&D? Probably. Let's just run R&D and see what happens. If there's a Heimdall there, I will be pretty happy actually. It's a toll booth! My God. It's a toll booth. It's a toll booth. What do we do now? So, I approach. Let's get my R&D-I down to 0. Encounter. Home. I should have put the David on workshop. Amazing how often that happens. That you need to put the okay. So finding the chameleon is gonna cost me 4 credits right now. Do we just let him have it? Finding the chameleon cost me 4 credits. Yeah, I am 1 credit short to break the toll booth if I want to get my chameleon. Do I want to get anything else from my deck? I'm not super happy with losing this data sucker, but so be it. So let's do this. Then let's do this. And let's break. And continue. So his heap is like, yeah, you could get an Adonis. I don't mind bumping into Architect right now. I'm going to see 3 agendas. I'm going to have 3 clicks remaining. This is totally fine. Okay. Fires. Take your free clicks. I'm going to take my accesses. Yeah, 1 credit short to get the if only that was a Ghost Runner. Previous version had Cash, which filled a similar role, but I felt that some players really have really good timing on okay, take that, I don't care. Have really good timing on the Purge. So I felt that Cash is a bit too risky, and Drug Dealer is probably better. Let's see what we get. It's like Christmas. Let's see. Hedge fund. Hedge fund. Turing. That's awful. This really couldn't have gotten much worse. Let's go take the agenda. Sure. Let's go take the agenda. Get from the heap. Get my cyber cipher. Put it on remote. And 0. And let's run it. Okay. Continue. I will lower the strength. I will break. As a rule of thumb is, if you don't res your ice, you cannot defend your agendas. That could be an NAPD. Ah! What? Okay. So the good news is that um, my David is now in the heap, so it's gonna be easier to get it. End turn. This is the second time I face a deck with Cerebral Overrider, and somehow I don't think it's gonna have a follow-up on that. Sure, you have tons of money, but you're not winning the game. So I'm not sure how that helps you. I mean, it is a bit bummer to lose your stuff, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's a big deal. Of course, now I'm going to lose the game miserably because of my hand size or something, but let's see what happens. I am really hurting for MUs right now. Maybe it's time to run his HQ. Actually, it does suck because I play Faust, and Faust is sad when your head size is small. I'm wondering whether this is the shock. Okay. Let's draw some cards. Aha! This I like. Okay, time to get some money and put down my Ghost Runner. We can wait. We're browsing your R&D 4 cards at a time very soon, so you might want to make a move. Sure, have all the money. In retrospect, I should have been more careful with the film critic, because the game could have ended. It just feels that playing punitive is not the right call right now. You could play Caprice instead of your punitive, and it seems like it's gonna win you more games, but I don't know. Double Ice the Adonis. Sure. Oh, just move it. Yeah, that makes more sense. I'm wondering if the proliferation of cheering means that I should get Gordian back in the deck. Actually, no, because I think Cyber Cypher does a decent job of that. Okie dokie. How much money do we need? 3 for the Toll, 3 for the David, and then 6. That's 12. Let's just empty the coffers and see what happens. Any piece of ice that goes in the remote is one less piece of ice that goes on R&D. So he's playing blue level and structure. He spent at least 2 influence on shock and cerebral overrider. If the cerebral overrider would have been an exec, I would probably be in trouble. Maybe he has snares in the deck? I haven't seen that much influence. Yeah, I've seen 4 influence so far. A toll booth and a shock. So, yeah. Okay. Credit. Credit. Run RD. Let's see if I got my math right. So, oh, yep. Let's get my chameleon, naming sentry. Let's get my, Oh, I did miscalculate it, because if he reses that, I lose some money. David? Let's break toll booth. And continue. Oi. Sure. So an approach just gave me 15 credits. I don't care about the brain damage. We'll do this. Then David, and click. I'll take one brain. Meanwhile, I'm going to set my credits to 15. I lost an inti, which doesn't really matter. Okay. Yep. Nasir likes it when you res a 15 cost piece of ice. Let's continue to architect and break it with my chameleon. Let's find out whether he plays snare. We're going to see 4 cards. If one of them is a snare, I will be a very sad puppy. Cyberdex. Yuck. Trash it. And he's probably going to purge my beautiful data cycle tokens. Okay, this works. Archive memories, and one more. Yep. There's game. Chameleon to break Janus. How? Yeah, I was missing 2 data cycle tokens for that. Yeah. So the main liability with Glacier decks right now, with like pure Glacier, is your remote is not very safe until it's 2 or 3 pieces of ice deep, and every piece of ice that goes on the remote is 1 piece of ice that doesn't go on R&D. They're going to compromise your remote, and then they're going to just pummel R&D every 2 or 3 turns. I use R&D interface, which is a bit of an exception. People use either Medium for Anarch or the Maker's Eye, and same old thing for prepaid Kate. But actually, I saw some criminals using Medium. But R&D is so vulnerable. Hopefully, Global Food Initiative is going to help. But we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching.